This flying monster was bigger than a fighter jet. And yes, it was real. For millions of years, Earth was ruled by creatures so vast and powerful, they seem like legends today. Among them soared a giant unlike any bird or bat we know, Quetzalcoatlus, a flying reptile so enormous it could have outstretched the wings of a small airplane. But this wasn't just a giant, it was a super predator of the skies, a real-life dragon whose fossils still baffle scientists and inspire our myths. Imagine the late Cretaceous period, around 70 million years ago. The world was a wild place, filled with dinosaurs roaming land and water. Above, the skies belonged to creatures that defied belief. Among these aerial rulers, Quetzalcoatlus reigned supreme. With a wingspan estimated up to 40 feet, about the length of a small jet, it was the largest flying animal to ever take to the air. How did such a creature manage to fly? Unlike modern birds that flap their wings continuously, Quetzalcoatlus likely soared on thermal currents, gliding effortlessly for miles. Its bones were hollow yet strong, built for flight but large enough to support a massive body. The neck was long and flexible, ending in a sharp beak that could snatch prey from the ground or water below. Scientists believe it hunted a wide range of prey, from small dinosaurs to fish and even carrion. It was not just a flyer, but a fearsome hunter. Picture it: silent wings beating against the sky, then a swift dive toward unsuspecting prey. Its size alone would have made it a terrifying sight. Now, fast forward to the present. When paleontologists unearthed the first Quetzalcoatlus fossils in Texas in the 1970s, they couldn't believe their eyes. Here was a creature that rewrote the rules of prehistoric flight, challenging our understanding of what was possible in the natural world. But why does this matter today? Because Quetzalcoatlus blurs the line between myth and reality. Its massive wings, long neck, and fearsome beak resemble the dragons that appear in legends across countless cultures. From the feathered serpent god Quetzalcoatl of the Aztecs to European dragons breathing fire in medieval tales, the image is strikingly similar. Could ancient people have seen the bones, or heard stories passed down from ancestors who witnessed these creatures, or creatures like them? Could these fossils have inspired myths of dragons that have survived for thousands of years? The connection between Quetzalcoatlus and dragon myths is not just coincidence. The physical evidence, gigantic fossils with wingspans larger than any bird today, matches many descriptions of dragons as massive flying serpents or winged beasts. Across the world, cultures have shaped stories of dragons with wings, fangs, and supernatural powers. What if these stories are echoes of a time when creatures like Quetzalcoatlus ruled the skies? And what if these myths have a basis in reality? Maybe dragons aren't just fantasy. Maybe they are the collective memory of ancient creatures whose bones were uncovered and whose stories grew into legends. But Quetzalcoatlus was more than a symbol. It was an apex predator, perfectly adapted to its environment. It represents a time when nature's giants dominated every corner of the planet, from land to sea to sky. Its fossils remind us that reality can be as incredible as any story. In fact, some of the most terrifying and majestic creatures ever to live may have been the real dragons of Earth as past. So, when you think of dragons, remember this: if dragons were real, they looked like Quetzalcoatlus. If you want to uncover more forgotten legends and meet the real creatures behind myths, hit follow, because the stories you think you know are just the beginning.